Everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison, and today we'll be going over the markets as usual, and we will be looking at a few news stories and going over a few charts, as well as chatting to you as well. Sorry, something was distracting me there. Yes, so welcome to this bank holiday kind of special, or Easter Friday special. So happy Easter Friday if you kind of celebrate it around the world as well, depends on what kind of religion you are, but happy Easter Friday if you're celebrating that to you as well. So we'll just see. I don't expect many people to be on, with it being kind of a holiday weekend. Could be a long weekend for some people, but we'll just see. We'll just check and see who is in. We've got a couple of people in. That's good. Good to see. I'll just jump over. 1 wee second. Right, I'll just jump over to the chat area and see who's in. Stephen King is in the house. Welcome to you. Natasha Sakamoto, welcome to you. Natasha was the person that gave us cryptobubbles.net, so thank you very much for that. Ryan A is in the house. The Stormkeeper is in. Obi Austin DePass is in. Tim Gash is in. Good morning. What a present surprise on Easter weekend. Yes, I thought I would just continue as normal. Martin and Sonia is in. Good to see you back. Never seen you for a while. Black Label 46 is in. You as well. Good to see you back. Mitch Dieter, Sean Dubs, Mighty Locks, Sensei Kikoman is in. Honest Crypto Journey is in as well. Mighty Locks is in, and Slim Shady is in. The real Slim Shady is in the house this morning. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll jump straight over to Crypto Bubbles. This is the last over. We'll just make sure this is in the last hour. So this gives us an overview of kind of what's happening in the market. We can see it's mostly green. Just noticed there's something there. It's mostly green. Aurora Coin down 4.86%. 4.86%. Aurora Coin down. You can see the big red bubble. Maximind Coin is down. ABBC is up. Mana, Aeon, LRC, Engine Coin, BSV, True, Chain, Komodo is up as well. So you can see it's mostly in the green. It gives us an overall picture of what's happening right now within the last hour or so. We'll look at the last 24 hours, see what's happening there. Different picture altogether. You can see it's red, mostly red. You can see there Engine Coin up 15%. That was a previous call of the day on Tuesday, and it's up 15%. So you could have made a lot of money there. MCO, I really like MCO. I like it more and more, and I wish I'd bought in when I first started looking at it when it was at 50 million market cap. Really like it for the long term, and be one of those coins that you could kind of put away $10,000 and just leave it for long term. BCD is up, BNB is up as well. BNB really like as well, been talking about that for ages. VeChain is up as well, which is good. Cardano is down, which is brilliant. It allows me to catch some more and dollar cost average in, which is good. For the long term, I just think it's brilliant. Link is up as well. So that's over the last 24 hours. We'll just look back to see who else is in. Richard Cooper, Natasha, you can stop thanking me. I didn't create them bubbles. I know, but it was just them. I didn't know about them before. Rendo Holland is in as well. So good to see you here. Okay, we'll just go over to Coin Market Cap. Okay, so we have a market capitalization of $178 billion, up slightly from yesterday. Bitcoin dominance 51.9%, up slightly as well. And see who the winners are. We've got Engine Coin up 16%. As we said, Crypto.com is up, that's the MCO, is up 7.56%. Bitcoin Diamond up slightly. Binance, VeChain, and a couple of others in the low percentage points. So we've got about 40% in the green, 60% in the red. So you can see over the last 24 hours. Maximind Coin down 8.82, Maker, Cardano, ARK, Bitcoin Cash all down as well. Again, low percentage points, so it's not that much. It's kind of 50-50-ish, to be honest. We'll look at the overall market caps. We have 2,127 cryptocurrencies here. And we'll just look over the last 24 hours who's doing well. And by the way, if you're just joining us, if you like these videos, go down to that like button just now and hit that like button. It's certainly working, and we're getting more and more subscribers to the channel as well. Okay, Bitcoin file is up 152% on 668,000 volume. Haven't heard of them. It's another one that's using a Bitcoin name, which I don't like. Atomic Wallet is up 128% on 16,000 volume. CoinTorox is up 81% on 1.7 million volume. I haven't heard of them either. Lungo is up 73%. Mithril, we've seen up 67% on 104 million volume yesterday with the news that it was the first to go on to the Binance chain, which is what we're going to be talking about later on as well. And Commerce Data Connection is up 48% on $10,000 volume as well. We'll just have a look for some hidden gems. Alpha Coin, market cap 17,000, 12,000 volume, 230% on 7 days. So we could probably look into that, just have a quick look. What else? So anything under 1 million would be, or in the thousands would be good. Ice Chain, 65,000 volume, I like the volume. Market cap only 33,000, 34% up, 9.51%. Ice Chain. Breakout as well, BRK, that was a one from the past. Anything else? Heartbout, Webcoin, we've seen that, and that's been around for a while. 91 Euro Protocol, we've kind of looked at that the other day, that was on the high list as well. I don't know what that is. Just a very quick look. Ice Chain, social, 10 hours, December the 10th, November the 10th, nope, I just missed it straight away. I know that's a silly way of doing it, or you might think that's a silly way of doing it, but if you're not going to update your social media, what's the point? April the 15th, Alpha Coin, December the 10th, November the 8th, same with Alpha Coin as well, that'd be out straight away. Okay, that was it. And Euro Protocol, social, April the 16th, March the 28th, March the 28th, 28, 27, 27, so they update it quite regularly. This is a Twitter feed, obviously. So the other places might be on the likes of Facebook or something, updating. But if you're not on the biggest, Twitter is good for cryptocurrency, it's brilliant for cryptocurrency. If you're not updating on Twitter, and you should be. Your social media presence is really big. You have to, as a project, you have to remember that and be updating that often. That's a criteria people look at, and I do put a big emphasis on social media as well. Okay, so it might be worth looking into that with a market cap of 95,000 and 6 Gree just now, and Ethereum value, it's not even registered, it's not even a Satoshi. What the markets are. Bitcar, 13,000. Hotbit as well, Relaxing Mercatox. I actually quite like Mercatox, but it's on using Ethereum NRP. Okay, so that's that. We'll just jump over to chat area again. Crypto Dread is in. Welcome to you from Florida. Wild weather. I heard that over on the East Coast. A lot of kind of storm warnings as well. Mohammed Khan. Vib, Polystrap, what about these? We'll check out some of them later on. Natasha, Poly, Rel, Poor Fundamentals. So from a TA point of view, we looked at Poly, that was a previous call of the day, that was yesterday, the call of the day. So we're not really looking at fundamentals when we're doing call of the day, it's purely on TA and if it's going to go up or not. So we don't take fundamentals into consideration when we're doing TA. If you're doing it for the long term, obviously that's a completely different story. You look into the team, you look at what the use case scenario is, what it's all about. That's when you look at the fundamentals, but not with necessarily with TA. Okay, so we'll just look at some of the. I'll look at Bitcoin first. Let's see what's happening. Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin still around about the 5,242 level. Stayed there, kinda languishing there just now. But the good thing is it's above $5,200, which is good, and we need that to stay that. I still think we're going to go up to 5,500 and we're going to break 6,000, but it's just languishing just now as if to kind of tantalize us and just say, okay, I might fall, I might go up, I might fall, I might go up. So it's just kind of tantalizing us at the moment. But it's still looking good from a TA point of view. It's looking okay. There's no, the volume's not good, and that's one thing I don't like. The volume is really not there, to be honest. But it's still going up. Still going up in the right direction, and we need to wait and see what happens from here. If it falls, if it kind of rises, with you just don't know. With crypto, it could drop $2,000 in the next hour or so. But looking at the chart here on the 4-hourly chart, looking at the daily chart, looks good as well. All charts, we'll go to the kind of shorter charts. Hourly chart, still looking good there as well. It's back on the up. 5,243. BLX, we'll have a look at that. 5287 on BLX. So it's going to go to its high in the last 6 months or so. I still think it's going to get up to the $6,000 very soon. So I definitely would not be shorting here. And just go with the trend, and the trend at the moment is up for Bitcoin. CSD. I'll just look on the hourly. Yeah, I'd still be going with that. Okay, Engine Coin, that's jumped up again. Engine Coin we called on Tuesday at 3,048. So if you jumped in, then you could have had a good 3,048. We called it here. You would have had a good 25% if you jumped in then on Tuesday. And remember, the call of the day lasts for 10 days, so it's good for 10 days. So with Engine Coin, what we're going to get here, it looks as if it's going to go back up. It's broke out there from that falling wedge. That's where we kind of roughly called it there, at 3,048. Where does it want to get back up to? Obviously, it's creating a vacuum here, so it might get back up to the 6,000 level, so it could jump up here, or at least the 5,300 level. You just don't know. Is it worth getting into just now? It's worth checking out. Obviously, check on the Bitcoin price before you jump into anything. We just checked on that just now. It looks okay. So it could be worth getting back into again to go up to 5,000-ish level for that kind of cup and handle formation. So we've got the recency effect here, where it recently got to 6,300. And the longer it moves away from that, the less likely it is to happen. But I've got that recency effect. It was only a month ago, so we could jump up big time for Engine Coin as well. BTT is moving. Well, it's not really moving. It's come off its low at 13 Satoshi, jumped up to 14 Satoshi. BTT could still be a good one to get into. BAT is moving up all the time. It's doing amazing. BAT just hitting new all-time highs all the time. It could be one to watch actually. What's the market cap on BAT? 466 million. It is still high. So it has been an all-time high of 864 million with 5812. So it's way surpassed that, 5812 Satoshi value. But dollar value, it's not past that yet. But that's only because Bitcoin was so highly priced back in January, 20,000. So basic attention token just going from strength to strength, and could go even further here as well. And we'll just look at Binance coins. Have a look at them. Mithril just doing amazing, up 77% just now and still going. DigiXDale is moving up 25%. Big jump, and that's it coming back down again, so expect another jump there. GTO is moving up as well, so they're also doing really well. and that's crossed over on the 4 hourly. It looks as if it's crossed over, it's trying to cross over on the daily, but it's not quite. There's a spike down there, a flash crash there. On GTO, Red Pulse Phoenix moving up as well. Engine Coin, you can see there. Yeah, still expect Engine Coin to move up much further than this. Okay, so we'll look at the call of the day later on, and we'll just jump back to chat. We've got in IoT Financial, Rocco Guerra. Hi Stephen, you mentioned MCO. CZ has listed a few coins that are coming aboard, and Crypto.com is on the list. Yeah, I've seen that as well. But I do really like MCO. I've liked it for a while. I just didn't get into it because I was accumulating XRP and Cardano. Keg is in, Crypto Miner is in the house. So would ENG still be worth jumping into? Yeah, I would say so, but obviously with caution. Do your own research and all that. But yeah, I would still say this is going to go up further. I know it's jumped already, but I'd still say it's, if you're willing to hold for a couple of weeks, or even still probably do it within a couple of days, but if you're willing to hold it for at least a couple of weeks, then yeah, I would still say, but obviously do your own research there. Natasha saying, Sean, I think yes. Yeah, I would agree with that. In and out of vet. Excellent. Morning, Steve. It says, Axel, Keg, thank you very much for the $2 donation. Really appreciate it, mate. Sean Dobson, what are your thoughts on Nano? I'll take a look at Nano in a sec. Hello, everybody. What a wonderful day. That's I Umarov is in. Thank you very much. Ross Davison, hola, everyone, as well. Just see 34 people. I didn't expect a lot of people to be on this morning. Okay, Nano, you said Nano, somebody had mentioned Nano. Okay, so we have to look at the big picture first of all. Big picture is all-time low of around about 15,000. It's up at 31,000, 100% of its all-time low, but about 90% of its all-time high. Is it? Yeah, about same as everybody else. Okay, so we've got resistance. We've looked at Nano before. We've got resistance level there of about 33,000. It's not quite broken through that. Once it breaks through, then that's good. Then we're looking at 52,000 for resistance, or roughly maybe 40,000 would be another kind of resistance point for it. But we need to break through that. But it's going good guns just now. It's doing well. It's staying above the previous resistance, using that as support, which is good. So we need to break through 33,000, then start using that as support, bounce off that support, and then go up to 52,000, which is the next kind of step for it. 52,000 from here represents 70% kind of opportunity. So the risk to reward ratio, it looks quite good on Nano just now. Obviously, depending on the Bitcoin price and how that goes as well. So a lot rests on obviously the Bitcoin price. Okay, we'll have a look at the news, then we'll go on to the calls of the day. Okay, the news, good news for Ethereum. This was kind of big news yesterday. Auditor EY unveils Nightfall, an ambitious bid to bring business to Ethereum. So Big Four professional services firm EY is rolling out free software designed to help corporate clients use the Ethereum blockchain, and has taken an unusual step to encourage adoption. So announced Tuesday, EY's protocol, internally codenamed Nightfall, has been developed over the last year by the consulting firm's team of 200 blockchain developers and will be published in May. The protocol was created for such use cases as supply chains, food tracing, transactions between branches of a company, and public finance. So this is actually big news for Ethereum as well. A much needed time, I think. I definitely think this is needed. So this is a big kind of firm, and Ivan on Tech done a video on this as well. So I'll put the link in. I didn't manage to catch all of it. I just seen he'd done it. So I'm going to watch it after this as well, see what he's saying about it. But this is part of it as well. And we've got some other news stories. Much of Ethereum's fabled EEA still interested in the platform. So this is most of the world's largest companies experimenting with blockchain are apparently doing so on Ethereum, amongst the notable names as Fidelity, Google and HTC. So blockchain spending has been increasing dramatically over the last few years, and it looks like the number of 2 crypto by market capitalizations leading the way in terms of corporate adoption. So this is for corporate adoption. Again, this is kind of good news for Ethereum, and it's about the kind of enterprise Ethereum alliance. It's not been in the news much of late, and there's no corporate use case of the blockchain that has sent the price parabolic again. However, development is still clearly going on. So Forbes has just released a list of billion-dollar companies experimenting with blockchain technology, and the top 50 billion-dollar companies exploring blockchain is the first part of 2 similar articles that will eventually create a full top 100. And 50% of these companies are using the Ethereum blockchain. So it's good from that point of view. Ethereum's not getting spoken about much just now, but I've been saying for the last couple of months now that this could be a good opportunity to get into Ethereum just now and start accumulating Ethereum at these prices. A lot of people are saying that there's Ethereum killers, and I've got this in news headlines as well for Binance, but we'll look at that in a wee second. But I don't think you're going to kill off Ethereum. There's just too much development going on in the background. It's just not been spoken about much, and there's other kind of chains or blockchains coming on that are overtaking it news-wise. So I think Ethereum's still very much got a place in the cryptosphere and is going to come back strong again and going to be over $1,000 again in the not too distant future as well. That's my thoughts on that, and that's why I think. There's another kind of article here. 50% of Forbes billion-dollar firms use the Ethereum blockchain. That's just to reiterate what I've been saying there. While cryptocurrency is struggling to achieve mainstream adoption, this is in a tweet, these blockchain 50 companies are committing manpower and capital to build the future on top of shared databases. So again, Ethereum interest is high. We'll just have a look at Ethereum just now. BTC, and we'll look at the dollar value. So we're still within this kind of symmetrical triangle for Ethereum, and it's still using this kind of support line. Very much so, it's bouncing off that and keeping going up. So we're at 3.29 million just now. We'll look at ETH USD. I'll go for Coinbase price. We're at $172. Still think this represents a good buying opportunity. $200 psychological level and resistance level there from a TA point of view, but definitely a psychological level. Once we break through that, I think we can go much higher for Ethereum, depending on what Bitcoin does as well. But I think we're going to go higher for Ethereum. So it's looking good. Where was I going with that? So Binance CEO makes first transaction on newly launched DEX mainnet. So the world's leading cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, has launched a main network of its decentralized exchange called Binance Chain. The swap of existing ERC20 based Binance coin to the Binance Chain will be carried out on April the 23rd. So this is definitely a new chapter for CZ and for Binance as well, obviously. So according to the official blog post, Binance has officially launched the mainnet of its decentralized exchange Binance Chain. The new chapter, as the CEO Changpeng Zhao has called it, will have all the currently existing Binance coin, which are based on ERC20 standard, swapped to the new network on April the 23rd. Moreover, Zhao has successfully completed the first transaction on Binance Chain. The Binance DEX members gave me the honour to do the first transaction on Binance Chain, he said. It's fast and sleek, love it, said Zhao. Obviously, he's going to have to say that. So ERC20 BNB to become history. Is that a bad thing for Ethereum? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. You've got other competition to the likes of Ethereum as well, and you've got other competition to the likes of Binance Chain as well. But with regards to Binance, it just makes it even more valuable. Having its own chain, and you're going to get more people building on the Binance Chain as well. And it's just, I just think it's going to go up even more. Binance Coin itself has gone up to $21 just now as well. So we'll just have a look at Binance Twitter. Just have a look at that, see if there's anything else updated. Special FF wallet supporting Binance DEX from the very beginning. Awesome, thank you, the best wallet I've used. So talking about the Trust Wallet app there from Binance, which Binance took over. So I'm just going through the feed just now. They've always got good, and this is what I mean by social media being updated regularly. This is a good sign for any company. So any project needs to update their social media regularly. IOs are old news. Chain migrations, what's hot on the street. That's Crypto Bobby saying that. So this is the news. This is why Mithra went up. Mithra will be one of the first projects to migrate tokens onto Binance DEX. Our community, thank you for your support. So that's obviously why it's gone up as well. So it's migration over to Binance for Mithra. So that's why it's up kind of 70% just now. So it's always good looking through the Binance kind of Twitter feed as well, or CZ Binance Twitter feed. And Binance reveals timeline for BNB cryptocurrencies move off Ethereum. So kind of said that as well, April the 23rd. That's just a news story reiterating that. Binance Chain's mainnet official launches. We've got that kind of told that news story as well. Initial total supply of BNB will be 200 million coins, 11 million will be burned on the Binance Chain, 48 million tokens will be frozen. Binance Chain Explorer and Web Wallet will be available for public use on April 23rd. So does BNB still represent a good opportunity to buy? That is Engine Coin still going up. BNB, where are we just now? We're at $21.64. Does it represent a good opportunity? Yes. In my opinion, it definitely does. I said this is a $100 coin waiting to happen, and I still think if you buy in now, you could still 4x, 5x your money as well. If you can even wait till the end of the year. Depends what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin falls in its arse, obviously we're going to get all the alts falling down as well. But Binance still represents a great buying opportunity, in my opinion, but do your own research. It's near its all-time high. I called this in the premium group just on the 13th of April, 6 days ago, I think, when it was down to 340,000. So I called it back then saying this is going to go up, and it went up to 415,000. What did it go up to? It's on the daily. See what it went up to. It went up to 419,000 at its peak, and I still think it's going to go up from here. So it's not going to be long till it reaches 500,000 Satoshi. So I still think it represents a good buying opportunity to buy and hold. So for these prices to accumulate, definitely buy on the dips as well. This is the story of. Oh, 1 second, I just skipped it. That was the Binance kind of stories. Binance's biggest rival, crypto giant Coinbase, is trading in 53 countries. A lot of people don't like Coinbase. I've come to, or grown to like them as well over the last year or so. But excited, this is Brian Armstrong, excited to continue expanding crypto to crypto trading around the globe. Today we welcome customers from 11 countries in Latin America and Asia to the crypto economy with crypto to crypto trading. Read up on the news, and it's telling you the news there. So the announcement comes after Coinbase's continuous listing of new digital assets throughout the past several months amidst a 16-month bear market that resulted in an 80% drop in the valuation of the cryptocurrency market. So direct crypto trading is the new norm, says Coinbase. So in its official statement, Coinbase said that direct crypto to crypto trading has become the new norm, surpassing crypto to fiat trades in the past 12 months. So as the adoption of cryptocurrencies increased over time, the number of cryptocurrencies holders surged, reducing the demand for fiat to cryptocurrency trading services. So they're talking about crypto to crypto trades, and I've got a percentage here. 43 of fiat to crypto trades was 43%, crypto to stablecoin trades was 16%, and crypto to crypto only trades was 41%. And that was in August 2018, but that's jumped to 51%, which is in the norm, crypto to crypto, and fiat to crypto is 23%, and crypto to stablecoin is 26%. So that's an interesting kind of take on that as well. Not an interesting take, but an interesting stat on that as well, crypto to crypto. So they're saying this is a sign of a new phase in crypto. According to the Coinbase team, as the cryptocurrency market moves to a new phase, which many investors already hold cryptocurrency, and a wide range of new opportunities arise, a new decentralized economy is likely to emerge. So it's looking interesting. I think just the whole market, everything that's going on just now, adoption happening, the positivity surrounding the market as well. Yeah, Bitcoin might fall again, but the positivity and the news coming out about mass adoption, it's just a matter of time before this kind of market explodes again. So this is good news as well for Coinbase, for the whole crypto sphere, as well as Binance and Ethereum, everything that's going on there with Bitcoin, Lightning Network. There's just so much happening with XRP, Cardano. There's just so much happening just now in the EOS, to name but a few. This is John McAfee, always entertaining. The Who is Satoshi mystery must end. First, it is not the CIA nor any agency of any world government. It is a collection of people, but the white paper is written by one man who currently resides in the US. If he does not come forward, these narrowings will continue. So John McAfee, what he's doing in his Twitter feed, he's narrowing down who is Satoshi Nakamoto, or who wrote the white paper. So there's no one person he is saying that is Satoshi Nakamoto, it's a collection of people. But who wrote the white paper, he said he's going to oust them if they don't come out themselves. So always entertaining, John McAfee. Purely, he's just a narcissist of the biggest kind, but he's entertaining, and he knows it as well. He knows it. That's the thing. He doesn't take himself too seriously. That's why I don't mind listening to him. If he took himself seriously and he thought he was the bee's knees and all that, it'd be a different story. But he doesn't take himself that seriously. But he still makes all these outrageous kind of claims. What was he saying recently? April the 18th. Again, people, don't make yourself look foolish by contacting me and claiming to be Satoshi. Okay. So there's not had any updates for a while. So that's John McAfee. Other news stories we were kind of looking at: Ledger Nano S, first step to making things right. Ethereum app size has been decreased. That was a big thing for Ledger Nano S because it's got very small memory, obviously, and the Ethereum app was quite big. So they're looking to decrease that, and that's going to be coming out soon as well. McAfee claims knowledge of Satoshi's identity. We've done that, and thanks to Rob and Adeb and James for kind of news stories. I do appreciate that. US-based Huobi.com adds 3 XRP trading pairs. XRP, more good news for them, more good news for Huobi as well. Huobi I really like, HT token, and really like KuCoin shares as well, KCS. I think that's could be good. Done that already. This was the inflation rate, so I'll put this in the kind of comments. I just want to kind of get on and chat with you guys. Inflation rate, average consumer prices, annual percentage changes as a map. I thought this was quite interesting as well. And Ripple moves 100. This is kind of bigger news actually. Ripple moves 107 million XRP as crypto players push 85 million in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So Ripple is moving large amounts of its own holdings in XRP. So in the last 48 hours, a total of 107 million XRP worth, $36 million worth, has been transferred by the company, including one transfer that appears to be Ripple selling 6.7 million of its digital assets to a third party. So we don't, obviously I've not verified these, I can't verify these, this is just somebody kind of saying this, we don't know if it's true or not. So Ripple owns more than 50% of the total supply of XRP, which most of it's locked in escrow. Each month the company releases $1 billion worth in XRP and sells a small portion of that amount to crypto exchanges and other interested parties. So this is talking about the Ripple moves, talking about the BTC moves and the Ethereum moves as well. So this is kind of the whales they're looking at here. So I thought that was quite interesting as well. I'll post that kind of story for you up as well. I've got other stories there. There's another story there. Nope. That was for Coinbase as well. Okay, we'll jump back to the chat and then we'll look at the calls of the day. Kukla, good morning to you. Good to see you here. Satoshi Sean, hi to you as well. Jean is in. Morning all. Coffee time. Like button crushed. Brilliant calls on BNB and ENJ. Stephen, thank you very much. Hopefully the other calls are going to be good as well. We'll just go over them, what we've done for this week. And obviously the premium calls as well. We've done a few premium calls that have been turned out really well. G-Slick VT chart, we'll have a look at that as well. Would you say Shapeshift is useful for trading, Natasha? I don't know actually, Natasha, I haven't used it. Kim O'Brien, one of our Brown admins, is in. Welcome to you. Good to see you here. Mohammed Khan, call of the day. I'm just coming on to that. IoT Financial, there's a blockchain summit in London, 26th, 27th of June. It might be a good opportunity for a CYT meetup. Rushdie Alvarez will be speaking there. I'm just going to click on that just now and save it. I never really go to kind of conferences and stuff like that because I'm busy with the other sides of the business, but I might actually go to that. Crypto interesting, we'll put it in. So thanks very much for sharing that. The Revolutionists, I watched Cardano's live summit yesterday and they did a live demo of AI. Excellent, so they're obviously bringing out Shelley as well, and what's going to be happening with that. So Cardano doing a lot of good things. Price is down just now, but it's good for accumulation, so quite chuffed with that as well. I didn't watch the summit. Okay, VAT chart. Sean Dubs, I was planning on going to London Summit, but got booked into surgery on the 26th, so no going for me. Oh, a nightmare. I hope everything's okay, Sean. Right, BTC. What's happening? It's looking good. It's bouncing off the 50 EMA. This is on the daily, bouncing up 140. It looks like a buy to me at the moment, in my opinion. I was going to say professional, but I'm not a professional. I suppose I am. It depends on what you call professional. If I'm making money from crypto, I suppose that's kind of being classed as professional. So yeah, it's bouncing off the 50 EMA. It looks good. 50 EMA was around about 135. It did come down, broke that. It's got good support around about the 127, 125 area. And next resistance area is 174 for BET, quite clearly there. So once you break through that, obviously you're looking at next resistance of 200, which is a psychological level. Breaks through that, you're on your way to 300s. But it's looking good at the moment. It's looking good just now, and I think BET will kind of just explode one day. Not one day, but it'll just keep going up and up and up. So it did break, went through on the 22nd of February at 115, and just has kind of gone up ever since. So it looks like a good buying opportunity again there. Okay, so look at the calls of the day. So the first call of the day we made on Monday was seller. That's actually down. Seller network. We'll look in the hourly chart. So we called that on Monday at 348. It's now at 338. It did get up to 365 or 368. So you could have got out with a small kind of profit there, but I still think this is going to go up, and we've got another week for that to go up, because we just called up Monday. So that's down. On Tuesday we called Engine Coin, and we called that 3048. If you remember, it did get up to 3830. It's now at 3638. Still represents a good opportunity there to get in on it just now. So even though it's gone up that 20 odd %. Wednesday we called DLT at 2054. It's now 2063. It's gone up slightly, but I'm expecting that to move very soon. So DLT was called at 2054, and it's now 2064. So it's starting to kind of move again a little bit. What's it on the daily? It's got relatively good support there, around about that 2000 level. So not too worried about it, but I do expect that to move and get up, possibly in the next couple of weeks, even double. Poly, we called yesterday at 2178. Pulley. So we called it 2178. I think it's just stayed there around about that level. 2170. Still expecting it to go up to 3000 level at least, but we'll need to wait and see. So Poly, from a kind of TA point of view, I think is going to go up to around about 3000 level, but we need to wait and see for that. So today's call of the day is LRC, Loopring. 1445 it is just now. I've called in the premium group. It is 1445 at the moment. I expect that to go up to at least the kind of 2000 level again. This is on the daily just now. I said here, so I called this round about here as well. Round about the end of March I was calling around about 1300, 1400 level, thinking it was going to go up. It did go up. I thought it was going to go up to 3000, round about the 2900 mark. Didn't quite get there, just got up to 2,200, so didn't quite get there. So I expect it to make another break and a try for the 3,000 level, but first we'll have to break that kind of resistance point of 2,000. Once we break through that, I expect it to go back up to 3,000. So to me, this represents a really good opportunity. We've got really good support at 1,350 here. So if we look here and go round about there, we've got really good support here at 1,350 level, 1,369, but we'll say 1,350. And it's bouncing up from here, and I expect this to go up to at least 2,000, and then if we can manage to break through the 2,000 level, go up to that 3,000 and complete this kind of cup and handle formation that tried to do it before. It didn't quite get there, but it represents another good opportunity, and a lot of people made a lot of money of that as well, because it went from around, I think we called it, I can't remember when I actually called it, 1,300 level. A lot of people made about 30, 40, 50% on that as well. But I do expect it to jump from here as well. So that is the call of the day. So we'll call that officially 1443. Now I've called it in the premium group. I think there's a lower price in that. I just see it very, very quickly. Called it at 1427. So I called it 1427. Called in the premium group, slightly lower than it is just now, but we'll officially call it 1443 in the YouTube channel just now. So that's your call of the day today, which is loop ring, and expect that to go up, and we should see that kind of moving up more as well. And we'll just jump back to Binance, and all the call of the day is on Binance. There's loads of exchanges we could go on. We could go on KuCoin, Bittrex, we could go on loads of them, Mercatox, any of them, but if you stick to one exchange and you're trading, if you're day trading, you can make a lot of money from that because you get to know the different coins, you get intuitively to feel when something is going to jump, and you get to know the patterns forming as well. So that's why it's good to trade on one. But obviously when you find hidden gems, the likes of KuCoin or Mercatox and stuff like that, obviously you can buy over there, but for trading it's good to stick to one exchange. Because Binance is such, probably one of the most trusted exchanges, a lot of people don't like it, but it's trusted, then it's good to trade on that as well. So Engine Coin still making a move as well. MCO is moving up, 91,000 Satoshi. That's just going to explode as well. What was its low point? 51,000. So it still might be a good opportunity to buy some MCO. You've got to remember it's got a low value, circulating value or total value as well. Not total value, total supply. This is moving. VT is moving up as well. POA is moving. LRC is up 4% already. And see, when you look at the bigger picture like this and you see, oh, it's near its all-time low, LRC. But you have to look at the fundamentals as well. Look at the team, see what they're doing just now, and update your knowledge. Because if you've done your due diligence and looked into it before and thought, okay, this is really good, they've got a brilliant team, they're doing brilliant stuff, but then you go to checking it now, it might be a totally different story. So 1 month in the crypto space is a long time. So you have to kind of constantly update your knowledge. BNB is still rising, 414,000. So how much would you have made if you got in on the call at 342? So I called it round about here, 342. It would be up about 27%, could have been 28%. It's still got a way to go as well till we get to that 500,000. Okay, go back to chat. Lawrence Matthews is in. Good morning to you. Atif Mahmood at TNT Coin. We'll take a look at that. G-Slick Kinchart. So we'll take a look at TNT BTC. Right, on the daily, doesn't look good. We've got support there. It looks just looking very quickly. Round about these levels, support at, we're probably talking about 360 level. Say the support is 360 level. You should have support. You can see here it did get up to 642, kind of came all the way back down, at the 360 level, kind of bounced back up. We've got another kind of rise up to 653, came all the way back down. So for TNT, this could be another good opportunity to get in. You can see TNT goes up, comes down, goes up again to reach the same, goes down, up, comes down, up again, coming down. So I would wait until, see it looking on the 4 hourly, what's it doing on the 4 hourly? So it looks as if it's going to cross over on the 4 hourly. So when you're looking for an opportunity to get in, go on the smaller time frame charts. So if something's kind of went up big time, and then you're thinking, shit, I've missed a boat, but I'm not going to go in at its all-time high or its recent all-time high, then you have to wait. You have to be patient and wait and just say, okay, when do I get in? That's when you look at the smaller time frame charts. So to kind of get in, initially, to get in, you can look on the daily and look for the crossover, and we can do that. But if you've missed kind of when it jumped up to there, and you want to say, okay, I want to get in on it again, but I don't know when to get in, I don't want to get in the all-time high, then you look at the smaller time frames, and this has just crossed over on the hourly at 384, so it might be a good opportunity to kind of get in there as well. But obviously it's up and down on the hourly, that's why we don't tend to kind of use that a lot. But if you're looking for an entry point, then you can use the smaller time frames for that. Somebody mentioned kin chart, yeah. Kin chart we'll look at. So we'll look at some of them. This was Phantasma, and PG Crypto from the free group had mentioned this as well. That's why we kind of put it in here as well. So just kind of look at that. What's the other ones kind of look at? So Phantasma, SOUL, that's Soul, and we'll look at Kin. I've not looked at it in a while. So we'll look at Kin on Ethereum. 29 GUI just now was down to about 16. In February, kind of had a big jump up to 55, which was brilliant for some people who were still in on it for a long while. And I was in on it for a long while as well. Still believe in it for the long term. I'm no longer in it just now, but I still think it's going to do amazing things for the long term. So again, 29 GUI represents a good opportunity. I don't think they've got a BTC value yet, have they? Yeah, 1 Satoshi. So if a coin is sitting at 1 Satoshi, do not buy at 1 Satoshi, because you get a much better price if you're doing it in Ethereum. Much better price. So buy it in Ethereum. If a coin you're looking to buy on Mercatox or one of the smaller exchanges is at 1 Satoshi, still trading high volume, but it's at 1 Satoshi. Do not buy at 1 Satoshi. Don't go into the BTC. Use Ethereum instead and buy it on Ethereum. Natasha, Misha retracted. Lawrence Matthew, BGG spiked on buyback announcement. So BGG. And this is one we were looking at as well, possibly looking at for a kind of hidden gem. It's a BGogo token, and this is an exchange. So that kind of spiked as well. We'll just look at BGG just now. So it went from 18 Satoshi all the way up to 96 Satoshi, came all the way down to 25 and jumped again to 43. So it's up and down just now. I'm just going to look at the volume. Volume 20. Showing the volume on this, but it's just be interesting to see the volume on that. So BGG, what is the volume? It's not got a volume on that as well. And it says 176,000. This is on the actual BGogo exchange itself. Interesting. Okay, jump back to chat. I think we've finished. How many people are watching? 36 watching just now. Oh, it says an error occurred. Why is that? Has it been an error? No, we're still going. That's good. Okay, I think I'll leave it there for today. Have a brilliant day wherever you're doing this Easter Friday. If you're kind of celebrating that, have a brilliant weekend, Easter weekend as well. And if you're kind of away on a break today with the kind of long weekend, have a brilliant long weekend as well. And I'll see you on Monday. I'm still going to be here on Monday. It's a bank holiday again on Monday, but I'm still going to be here on Monday as well. So I'll see you then. Have a brilliant weekend, have a brilliant day, and just watch yourself in Cryptoland. And just remember and look out for the calls of the day as well. Today's call of the day was Loopring, and check back the other calls of the day which we just checked as well. Okay, happy Easter to everybody, and thank you Barbara Taylor for that, saying good morning Steve, happy Easter. I'm just finishing up, Barbara, but nice of you to join us. And that's it for today. Have a brilliant day and have a brilliant Easter as well. Until next time, namaste, take care, bye now.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.